a special guest. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
My name is Stephen Resendez, and I'm born and raised here in Leamington, Ontario. I've lived here all my life, and I have struggled with addiction pretty much my whole life.
Well, how old are you, Steve?
I'm 51. 51. And
How old were you when you got into the drugs?
I was 21 years old, and I became a truck driver, and I was out on the road, and that's where I pretty much got introduced into the drugs and all that. And ever since, I've been struggling with addiction, and I have been in and out of treatments, and I've lived out on the streets. I've run into hard times, and brushes with the law.
And with that being said, what was the drug of choice?
I ended up cocaine. Cocaine, yes. I really enjoyed cocaine, and I ended up meeting Kathy Edwards, and I've known her for quite a few years, and she took me under her wing, and she really helped me out, and she put a roof over my head, and make sure that I get my 3 meals or even more a day. No shortage of, to get my belly full.
Right.
And she does so much for the community, and she helps all the homeless people out there that really need it and puts a smile on their face. Yes.
Have you ever been in prison for this?
No, I've been in prison. I've been in prison for other stuff. For like theft, theft.
Would you blame drugs as the gateway to that?
100%. Yeah, that's what I would do it for, just to get that fix.
So when you were getting treatment and help from, I don't know what you want to call it, the city or the town,
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and how Kathy helps you?
Well, over there at the treatment, it was just sit there and share your stories, and it was always the same thing. Over here, I can go to her and have a one-on-one, and and she'll always have that motherly advice, and it really, helps me out, throughout the day if I'm struggling.
What are some of the things that you've noticed that Kathy and the Made to Move Mountains outreach has done? Even not just with you, but with people around you.
Yes, no, I've seen it. I lived at her other place, the lodge there, and there, just everybody that she helped, and there it was just amazing, and there was people that were struggling, some even worse than I struggle, right? And she really helped them out, and and I see the smiles that she puts on people's faces out there, and when she goes and gives them food and all that stuff, and which is like she's got a big heart for doing that, because I don't know, nowadays it's hard.
Find that, right?
So yes, yeah, it's not very many people are willing to get off the couch to go do that.
Would you say that Kathy and the Made to Move Mountains outreach is a positive thing for the community?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's more than positive. It keeps people off the street. And it, like I said, it's almost like a second mother. You could go to, and she's there for you. And you can tell she genuinely cares. For you, and it's not just about. People say it's about money, it's about this. It's not with her. You can.
Different.
Yes, you can see. You could feel the love.
The real.
Yeah. You could feel the love. You could feel the. Just everything. It's a nice warm feeling to know that you have that.
Do you think that being around Kathy and living in some of her residence has helped you?
Oh yes. They're like immense. Because if it wasn't for that, I'd be out on the street, and I'd be out I'd probably be back in jail, in no time, because I'd be out doing the same things. At least here, it's positive. I help her, and like on groceries or whatever, and whatever she needs, I'm always willing to do that.
Speaking of which, so where you stay now in Nancy's Manor, they provide food and shelter?
Yes. Food, shelter, showers,
laundry,
yeah, everything that you need is here.
even extracurricular things like this recording studio.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. I didn't even really know this was here, but it's really cool. Yeah, and it's and we have usage of everything here, you know.
Internet.
Internet, phone, even landline, you know. So everything's here that we need. So there's really no need for us to go step outside the door.
And go run around.
Exactly, and just get yourself into a situation that you don't want to be in.
Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate you coming in and talking with us today.
Thank you.
Is there anything in particular you might want to say to somebody that's looking for help right now?
If anybody's looking for help, you know, don't feel free to give Kathy a call. She's always there to lend an ear and to help out. You know, she's got a really big heart, and you know, don't even hesitate. You know, call Kathy afterwards, and you know, she'll take care of you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.